Right. Hope you're all ready. And if it doesn't start straight away, I'll rush. Oh, there we go. We're starting. Here we go. Welcome to question 1. How many primary colours are there? 2, 3 or 4? I. There's a team called I. Nat's getting John Maverick's back. The McIvers are giving it a go again. Matt's there. Mark. Yoga Girl. Let's have a look at what the answer is. Ooh, quite a lot put 4 there. No, it's 3. There's 3 primary colours. Red, blue and yellow. 71.2% of you got that one right. So well done to you lot. I'm going to take the satellites off. Remind me actually get the answer the question for you at some point. Which of Henry VIII's wives was married 4 times? Which of Henry VIII's wives were married 4 times? We've got Nathan Jackson in first place, A in second place, Mairead is in third place, Angry Cat's up there again, and that's a different cat. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. There's a cat in a hat as well. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. I'm thankful, put it that way. Catherine Parr's the answer. 53.4% of you got that right. Well done. Now, Quisley Bear here is very happy with results like that. Nice split, even way. It's not too obvious. Not 100% of you getting it. Last week, you lot got like 100% on like 6 questions. It was horrible. How many black and white squares are there on a chessboard? 49, 64, or 81? Kim's getting her answer in. Hello, Kim. Chrissy. Nathan Jackson there. Looks like we've got Mark, Jude and Abby at the top now with Mairead in second. Mr. Potato Head showing up again. Also the Reeds are in the top 5 with the Normans. Let's have a look at where we are now. Looks like 73 teams this week are actually answering questions. So that's super good. Yes, it's 64. 64 is the answer. Should be an 8x8. 64. That's 93.4%. You got that. Well done, most people. Right. In which sport is the term bagel used to describe a score line? Nathan Jackson getting quick answers in. Every time I've read the question, I look over. Nathan Jackson's there. Hopefully he's still doing well at the top. We've got I at the top, along with Mark, Jude and Abby. Trash Panda 1, hello Trash Panda 1, Mairead and Annie. It's tennis. Oh, put basketball. 70% of you put basketball. This clearly shows that this group of people that I'm doing this quiz for are not a sporting group of people. Don't know our sport knowledge, which is fine by me because it means I don't have to look up a load of sport stuff because I can't think of a sport question because I don't know anything about it. Hello Joy, hello to you too. And Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, what was Charlie's grandpa called? Was it Phil, Joe or Bob? Grumpy and Gorge getting the answer in from the hot tub probably. JS, Chrissy, A, Lou, Emily and Kath. Let's have a look at what the answer is. The answer is Grandpa Joe. 92.2% of you know your Charlie and the Chocolate Factory knowledge. That makes me happy. That was the last question for general knowledge. We're going to push on now to geography. Let's see what we know about the Earth before we see what we know about what's not on the Earth. See what I did with the categories there. Geography, space. That's where I went with that. Joe says sure, he's happy when the Reeds feature in the top 5. So hopefully you're not too far off there still, the Reeds. Right, so what strait separates Africa from Europe? Is it the Strait of Portugal, the Strait of Italy, or the Strait of Gibraltar? So we're looking from what's separating Africa from Europe. It's the Strait of Gibraltar. Well done. Obviously the little piece of land at the bottom of Spain there that's just held by us. That's called Gibraltar, and it's the Strait of Gibraltar. From Gibraltar, you can actually see all. You can see across. You can see across to Africa. What is the oldest active volcano on Earth? Is it Mount Etna, Mount Vesuvius, or the Yellowstone Caldera? I am Trash Panda 1. Oh, so wait, I said hi to you, and then you said hello to me, and then I said hello to you again. That's what happened there, wasn't it? Sorry, Joy. I refer to you as Trash Panda 1 from now on. It was Mount Etna. That was very that's nearly a tie between all three there. Mount Etna is the oldest active volcano on Earth. Natter's at the top. Looks like there's not many points at the top. Oh, Sean C's appearing at the top again as well. Got the Corns duo up there as well at the top spot. So hello to you. Question 3 in geography. Where is called Land of Ice and Fire? Antarctica, Norway, or Iceland? Land of Ice and Fire. This is where we should do this. Sounds Game of Thrones-esque, doesn't it? This. Iceland, well done, 76.3% if you got that one right. We've got Jerry at the top now. Hello, Jerry, and the Corns duo. And Nat, 1 point behind us, Mr. Potato Head. And on 37 is Sean C. Very close at the top. We've got a three-way tie at the top. Let's see if we can separate them with question 4 in geography. In a percent, how much of Russia does Siberia cover? So how much of Russia is Siberia? Is what I'm after. Norman's getting their answer in. Grumpy and Gorge. Rob needs something then. I missed that. I didn't quite catch it. Rob needs something. 77% is. 30% you got that. A lot went for just like about half. But 77% is. 30.8% if you got that one right. That still means we've got a two-way tie at the top between and whoever's at the top got the answer fastest out of whoever it's between. So at the very top is the Corns duo, and Jerry is also at the top. In which US state would you find Mount Rushmore? South Carolina, South Dakota, or Texas? Oh, I missed it again. It's Rob needs something. H&J getting their answer in. McIver's there. It is South Dakota. Well done. 67.9% of all the people taking part here. Thank you very much for doing so well. That was the 10th question. That's the end of geography. Let's have a look at how much you've learned recently about space. Oh, Dave, are you going to show up in the top 5 during the space round? Oh, but by the comment it sounds not. 50 points at the very top, Jerry, all there on their own. Going backwards now. Space question 1. When was the last time before Crew Dragon, the Crew Dragon launch, that NASA sent an astronaut to space? Was it the 9th of April 2020? Was it the 8th of July 2011? Or was it the 16th of September 2016? Hashtag Mum getting her answer in just before Shortcake. Brizzer. Jamie. Oh, sorry about this, guys. No. So they send astronauts up from Russia. If anyone carried on watching the stream of Crew Dragon, they would have seen Christopher Cassidy opening the doors to let them into the ISS. Christopher Cassidy went up. He is an astronaut for NASA, and he went up with the Russians. How many moons does Mars have? It's like Liz Davis is at the top now. 52 points. So well done for getting that last one right. 0, 1, or 2. How many moons does Mars have? Anyone seen any moons around Mars? Minch bunch. Correct answer is 2. 59% of you got that right. So well done. Quite a lot put 0, and rightfully so. You don't hear about any moons on Mars, mainly. But yes, there are 2. Quite small. Not even spherical, really, but they do go around. I could just eat a Mars right now. Okay, what are comets mostly made out of? Are they hot rock, ice and dust, or rusty metal? What are comets mostly made of? Minch Bunch getting an answer in. Sophie, hello. Yoga Girl. Is yoga? Who's Yoga Girl? Nick, getting an answer in. Ice and dust mainly. 76.6%. You're getting that one right. So well done. All these people that's saying, "Oh no, space is no go, no go, no go." You're doing very well on them. Let's have a look at question 4. All about space. I could do with Mars right now, or a galaxy. Thinking of space, let's go galaxy or Milky Way. In what year was the first man-made satellite sent into space? What year was it sent to space? 1932, 57 or 69? Let's have a look at the answer. The answer is 1957. For those that put 1969, that was the first time we sent humans to the moon, so a lot further. But 57, which, relatively isn't that long before it, was the first time we sent Sputnik 1, the Soviet Russia sent Sputnik 1 up, and that was the first one. Who was the pilot of the Columbia module for the Apollo 11 mission, landing the first 2 men on the moon? David Scott, Buzz Aldrin, or Michael Collins? Fresh out of chocolate, and this is making me hungry. Should I have a food round? That'd have done your head in right now. A food round. Let's have a look what people put on this one. 53% put Michael Collins. Well done. Didn't bait most of you into taking Buzz Aldrin. 31 people are baited into Buzz Aldrin, but yes, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin went down to the moon on Eagle, whilst Michael Collins flew the Columbia module around the moon on his own for too long in his eyes. The loneliest man in the universe at that point in time. David Scott, people that put that, he was on Apollo 15, so not the Apollo 11 mission. The Queen... Okay, this is true or false. The Queen holds UK passport number 1. Am I telling the truth? This is now becoming more like, can I figure out when Jay's line? That's what this round is. The Queen... Did you know the Queen holds the UK's passport number 1? True story. It's like a bluffing game, this is now. The Queen holds it. No, she doesn't. She doesn't need a passport. She signs the passports. She, you've got her signature on there. She authorises passports. Therefore, she doesn't need one herself. So there we go. Well done, 70.5% of you got that one right. After this round, we'll have the entertainment. The entertainment isn't just me. So sideburns were named after a prominent wearer, General Ambrose E. Burnside. Is that true or false? Were they named after General Burnside? Eyes getting their answer in. Lone Ranger getting their answer in just before #mum. Kate K is here as well. Hi Kate K. Hope you're doing well. Space was hard, says Alice. It's true, yeah. 84.6% you got that right. They used to be called Burnsides. Used to call them Burnsides, and then it got changed over to Sideburns. There we go. Yeah, space was hard. Space is a very niche topic, and I think you'll know about space if it's something that you're interested in and look at. Where like geography, you just learn things or things like that. So Scotland Yard was originally the name of a medieval house used by Scots kings visiting London. True or false? Am I lying or am I telling the truth? The Reeds getting their answer in. Rob M. Amber and Brett getting the answer in. 41.6% of you put that true and got it right. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's have a look at question 4 on true or false. We've got Mr. Potato Head out in the front at the minute, but Sean C is chasing. So, and then we've got Liz Davis. Hello, Liz Davis. Jerry and Mark Judenaby. The Oxford-Cambridge boat race has never ended in a dead heat. Am I lying? Am I telling the truth? Let's have a look at what you think of me. Would I lie to you? That's the question. Why would I lie to you? The Oxford-Cambridge boat race has never ended in a dead heat. There's always been a winner there. It's never finished dead heat. It's false. It has. It ended in dead heat in 1877. Well done, 57.7% of you getting that right. Let's have a look at the last question. Last question before the interval, and then you can all enjoy the wonders of Dad's Army, the lockdown. Let's have a look at what it is. A granny, a sheep shank, and a bowline are all parts of a chimney. True or false? 44 answers in already. You guys are flying. Ali's getting the answer. Miss Potato Head, Yoga Girls there, the Reeds, Trash Panda 1, Chrissy, Maverick. Oh, I can't. Rob needs something. I need to see what that is. Every time I read it and I miss the last one. It's actually false. 58.2% you got that right. As it says on the thing, unmute if you haven't already. You can listen to the wonders of Dad's Army, the lockdown.